Alright, so I'm going to mount this up with some riv nuts and some stainless hardware. Hopefully that's going to be the right size I need and I don't need to run to the store. Trying to decide whereabouts I'm going to mount this. Behind here looks to be the flattest. I'm thinking one here, maybe one in the middle, one down here behind the battery. Maybe I can get away with that and that'll be enough. I might need one over here. There's a pretty big void behind here I'd like to leave open for wiring and for possibly insulation down the road. A few pieces of wood in there, block up the bottom. That makes it a lot more solid. The first hole I'm drilling here is just for the size of my hardware here. I'll go through the wood and then through the metal, so hopefully everything lines up. No spot better than here. We're on the flat. The trick is to not go through the outside of the band. Just so I have more control. I think I'll get this piece of wood out of there. Now that we've got this started, we'll keep an eye on it. This hole's got to be a bit bigger so that we can, what do we do for my drill? Get the riv nut in there, because that's not going to fit in there. Just drilled that hole just to get the hardware through, and this will be the size for the riv nut. Alright, let's get the tool in here. Launcher down. Actually, that's the smart way. Let's see what we can do here. Tighten it a second time like that. It's got her saunched. Oh, let's see if it works. Hey, we need a longer screw, but there you go. Well, yeah, that is solid. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see if we can hammer that one in. Am I recording? Thank God. If you don't make videos, you don't know the pain that comes with forgetting to hit record. I've got video of pretty much everything I've done to this van, but for a few of the jobs, namely the roof vent, there's just one time where you forget to hit record and basically it ruins your whole video. And it's pretty heartbreaking. Also happened is my phone overheated because I waited till the hottest day of the year to 35-degree weather to put it in, so I've got video of everything I've done on this van. It's just a matter of editing it and adding in the parts that are missing and whatnot. It's not easy to film yourself work. It's kind of fun, kind of annoying. Like right here, I kind of wish I threaded that in first. Maybe we can yank it back out to do that. But you guys like to see the action shots and whatnot. Really should be using a deburring tool on that. I wouldn't have to spin my drill bit in it. Just keep her nice and straight. See, I don't know if that's enough. Yeah. Let's see. They squish really easy because they're super cheap. Rib nuts. Oh, that feels like it's in there. Oh, they're still pretty tight though. Thread-wise, like I thought I crushed this one. Let's give it just a hair more, just because I'm like that. I like to overdo things than underdo them, I guess. Whether that's good or bad. Let's just go until it, yeah, right there. It goes just a hair more than the travel when you're just threaded down regular. If that makes any sense at all. Yeah, I can feel on the other side that's fully crushed. So, let's get an old piece of wood back in here. Clean that up with the sander. Put it later. This threads are kind of rough. But I'd rather rough than too loose, I guess. Since I've been in there a few times. Not like that. So then anytime I want to check behind there for wiring issues or whatever, once everything's mounted up, it's just a couple nutserts. No, really. Let's put one here and see where we're at, because I think that'll tighten it up nice. And on further inspection, there's a nice flat spot right on the other side of that, right near the hump, right near the middle, so that'll keep that secured nicely. I do assume, actually let's put the screws back in. Go far enough in that we know we're going to be able to see where our hole should be. Pull these back out. See, already I'm glad I put rib nuts in here instead of just sheet metal screws, because they'd be wallered out by now, the amount of times this thing's been on and off. So that's definitely the way to go for your electrical panel. Let's pull this out of the way. We can see what our hole's going to be. Grab our drill. See how the drill bit grabbed and pulled? That's how easy that can happen. And if you don't choke back on it, you put a little dent in the outside of your vehicle or worse. A hole, so be careful. Maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, that is not the best hole. Just a massive burr on it. Busted most of it off there. Alright, good enough. Carry on. There's our fancy tool. could put one. Oh no, it doesn't go that far. That should be good. Okay, that's tight. That's open. Alright, let's see. The tool starts to bend, kind of weird. I don't know. Yeah, that feels like it's a cheaper tool. Of course, this is the one where I can't check that inner lip, see how well it bent. Yeah, that's in there. Alright, grab the vacuum. Probably don't want those completely tight, but let's just have a look. Okay. So this little piece here, just gonna go in the corner here to go against the wall. This raw plywood likes to soak up the glue pretty good, so we'll give her a good dab. There we are. We'll throw a couple clamps on it. She's still in there flush, which it is. Smear the glue around. So now the dilemma at hand here is I gotta figure out how to lay everything on here. All the magic boxes. It's kind of hard to visualize all the wire runs and whatnot, but I'm thinking something like this. Then these will be in a good spot to. The bus bars will be in a good spot to hook up to my massive inverter. Unfortunately, in Canada, you can kind of get what you can get. Do you want a 1,000 watt inverter for $300, or do you want a 3,000 watt inverter for $330? I don't know. I'm taking a little bit of a gamble on the brand here, but it's probably overrated as it is. The most intense thing I want to run is the induction. So we'll see. Probably gonna end up having to get another battery. I haven't admitted that to myself yet, but we'll see what we can do. Or crazy amount of solar, one of the two. So yeah, I've got this piece of wood peeled out for now. Over there, just that little chunk of wood in the corner gluing up. The cabinet, or whatever you want to call it here, the counter cabinet. Still mulling over the idea of the bowl. It just happened to fit in there. I did not plan that, so I don't know. It's almost like it's meant to be, but just got the switch panel up there just for checking purposes. I don't know if any of this stuff's gonna go here. The only thing that's set in stone, this is gonna go on the inside here, so then hopefully I'll have a section of countertop that can lift up, and I'll be able to utilize this space in here. But that is where we're at basically now. Got my live edge 2x4. This cabinet was made with mostly end cuts. There's only one purchased store-bought 2x4 in there. So you can see my bucket of end cuts over there. I try and use up all the wood I can that is free or going in the trash anyway. It's kind of slow progress, but I'm kind of jumping around because I have to. A lot of wiring that's got to run up along the ceiling too. I gotta get AC power over to here somehow, run an extension cord. 12 volt power for the switch panel. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. Floor's been holding up good. I haven't seen any gaps getting any bigger or any nonsense. Of course, people are weird. You gotta throw carpets down, spend all this money and time on a floor, and then throw carpets down over it. Everyone does it. I'm no different. But you gotta have something to mount stuff to. That's the whole reason I did the floor in the first place. Save yourself a ton of money. Just get a minivan, throw a futon in it. Don't do all this nonsense. Just hit the road. Cook with propane. Do it in good seasons and good temperatures. Yeah, there's a lot of work. But if you do have a drive to do this, it is fun. It is fun. If you're looking for something to do, if you got too much time on your hands, get a van and start building it out. You will value your time very muchly. The daylight hours especially. But yeah, so that's basically where we're at. I got the hoop dreams of getting this inverter somehow behind a wall here. So yeah, controls are on this side. Connections on that side, nice and close to the battery, so if the bus bars are right there, that'll be pretty well perfect. Yeah, bit of an overbuilt system, but that's one of the things you gotta decide if you're gonna be upgrading. And if I look to the future, I could put another lithium battery in here right beside that one, run dual Orions, get 60 amps of charge, and then I'd run the induction all day long, put some solar on the roof,